Hi, I'm Talith, and this is my first attempt at clearing a difficulty 50 testing station. As a solo player, my focus has been around optimizing clear times in the testing stations. The strategy I use in this testing station is what I believe to be the fastest currently you can use. In this commentary, I'll talk about some of the choices I make in this run. If you think I'm approaching this the wrong way, let me know. I'm always looking to improve my play. I focus ranged enemies first because they're the most dangerous in these runs on higher difficulties. The combo I use is Weeding Step, 3 backshots, pause, then 1 more. The pause is to allow them time to dash. They always want to dash after being shot 3 times. Here you see my standard combo for dealing with heavies. I use Compel, Slow Blade 3 times, dodge backward, use Weeding Step, then do 2 more Slow Blades. If you don't use a rapier for this combo, it's a lot easier for the heavy to catch you with the Suspensor blast after the 3rd Slow Blade. I always try to parry the first melee attack an enemy does. Here the melee used a heavy attack. If I had a sword, I could have just parried again and it would have gone off. Because I'm using the rapier, I have to wait. The rapier is an unreliable parrying tool when you can't predict your enemy's attacks. It works best when enemies are doing a running attack towards you. Using charging knee against these melees is more consistent, but when I'm playing casually, I like to parry. I sip the water here for good luck. You can see sipping the water didn't help with my luck in this run, because the melee opens with a heavy attack and I miss my parry again. The running attack this enemy does is very reliable, so I can always get my parry off against it. The heavies can't shoot over the waist-high walls here, so you can use them to your advantage if you want to use ranged weapons. I position incorrectly here, and the melee misses me with his running attack, so I don't get my parry. Because I was slow dealing with the ranged enemy, I have to fall back to my safety position around the corner. At this difficulty, the heavy would kill you if you tried to fight the melee out in the open. My skills for the boss are Attractor Field, Energy Capsule, and Compel. My techniques are Center of Mass, Battle Hardened, and Death from Above. I use a full Suspensor belt in this fight and play without Suspensor lock. If you build up some speed before jumping, it's much easier to float sideways. It's good practice to fly up into the air whenever reloading or using Energy Capsule in this fight. If you find your attractor fields aren't attaching to the target, you can hold down the button longer before firing. When using ranged weapons against a target with the Attractor Field, you cannot stagger them or apply dots. This means that the Perforator Bleed, Shellburster Burning, and Tripleshot Poison won't be applied to the target. This works in favour for us in this fight, because we don't want Compel to be broken by the dots that we apply with our weapons.
How about you? I like my meat well done. Oh, how much fuel!
An alternative strategy for dealing with these melee enemies is to use a lightning gun to break their shield, before switching to another ranged weapon to finish them off.
You look a bit singed. I like my meat well done. Oh, how to fuel! Hot enough for ya?
Even on difficulty 50, the damage from the floor fire isn't enough to kill you. I heal regardless because I'm worried about losing the run to splash damage. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoyed this video, you can like it and subscribe to my channel. I plan to put out more educational content in the future.